What's going on, guys? I'm pretty red in the face for this video just because I got sunburnt yesterday, but who cares about that anyway, because today we're making a fantastic banana bread that's so easy to make, tastes absolutely incredible, and all of the ingredients are easily accessible. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright guys, starting this off, we're going to need 4 overripe or very soft bananas, and you can peel them however you'd like, but for this I like to slice off both ends, make a slit down the side to then expose our banana, and save the scraps for compost. With it now, we can either slice it, mash it, punch it, just do whatever it takes to break it up into small pieces, just until we have something that looks like this. Next, add 190 grams or 6.7 ounces of room temperature and cubed salted butter to a stand mixer bowl, along with 180 grams or 6.3 ounces of brown sugar and 115 grams or 4.06 ounces of unrefined caster sugar or regular caster sugar, leaving us with the base of our banana bread. This can now be attached to a stand mixer or use a hand mixer, then attach the paddle attachment, which is perfect for mixing and not overworking the ingredients. Place this onto a low speed to start it off, otherwise you'll end up wearing the ingredients, and we're going to increase the speed to medium and mix for 4 minutes or until slightly creamy. Once that's achieved, put the speed back to low and add in 3 free-range eggs, one at a time to add structure and richness, and mix until combined, which will take roughly 1 minute. Also, the butter in this helps with colour and texture, the brown sugar will make the bread softer and nice and moist, and the unrefined caster sugar creates a slight crispy shell and adds a mellow molasses-like flavour. This can now be stopped once it's smooth to then add in 315 grams or 11.1 ounces of plain all-purpose flour to provide the structure needed to keep our bread together, along with 6.5 grams or 0.2 ounces of baking powder to lighten and level our bread, and 6.5 grams or 0.2 ounces of bicarb soda to raise our bread, but it now needs moisture to activate. Before we do that, place the mixer back onto a low speed to start off with, then increase it to medium and mix for 1 minute or until just incorporated. We don't want to overwork the gluten as our bread will be really dense and we want banana bread, not banana bricks. Proceed by adding in 7 grams or 0.25 ounces of vanilla bean paste or extract to add a nice little fresh flavour, and you can also use the seeds from 1 vanilla bean pod if you wanted to, just to make this a little bit bougie. Add in the moisture that the bicarb soda needs to activate, which is half a cup or 125 milliliters of full fat milk, and finally we can get our banana back out again and slide it on into the batter. Give this one final mix on low speed to start, increase the speed to medium high and mix for 45 seconds to 1 minute or until everything's fully incorporated, and it's okay if the banana isn't completely smooth, it adds a nice little texture to the final product. Once that's all done, let's pack down our stand mixer, removing all the required items, and what we should have is a nice soft batter and everything is mixed well, or as I like to say, we've allowed those flavors to become friends. Alright, so now everything's done, line a 24cm by 13cm loaf pan with spray oil and parchment paper, and I don't recommend anything smaller than this, otherwise our batter won't fit. Talking of the batter, let's pull it out of our back pocket, grab a spatula and scrape it all in there, not wasting a single bit, and I don't really know why I decided to use my left hand for this when I'm right-handed, so sorry if this does look a little bit awkward. Like I said, don't waste any of this, and then once it's all in, massage the top of the batter until it's smooth, then give it a few bangs on the bench to prevent any air pockets that our banana can squeeze into. Let's then make our way over to a preheated oven set at 170 degrees Celsius or 340 degrees Fahrenheit, place it onto a baking tray, and let's sit here and watch it bake for 50 minutes. We can then whip this thing out, and I think I need a new tea towel to then expose my legs and allow this to cool down for 15 minutes. Also, a good way to check it's ready is to stab it with a skewer. If it comes out clean, we're good to go. If it's wet, slide it back in for a little bit longer. Once cool, let's gently tip it over to easily pop it out, but please do be gentle, then peel off the parchment paper and discard as we no longer need it. After that's all done, let's slice off the end piece, which is usually the worst part, but it's one of the best bits on this, to then reveal the beautiful, soft-centered and full of flavour banana bread, which also has an incredible soft but slightly crispy crust the whole way around. The only thing left to do now is portion this up into as many slices as you'd like, serve it warm or cold with a little bit of butter or without, but with whichever you choose. Let's make this all worthwhile, and that is, we can then dig in.